my goodness. Where you at, man? Get it, Mel. I see you, girl.
There you are.
Welcome back to another episode of Ride with DJ, and we are starting another week right here with JB Hunt on this beautiful Monday. And I thought I had a load. I thought I knew what I was about to go do, but they just canceled it on me. So now I'm just backing up here and waiting for them to get back with me, see what they got for me. But oh, it's always so hard coming back to work on a Monday, especially when we took the kids down to a little getaway down to Savannah, went out to Tybee, had a little carnival out there, you know, enjoyed ourselves, you know, went to Dave and Buster's, just, you know, stuff for the kids to do. And that made it, well, Mondays are already hard for me as it is, but, you know, after coming off of an extended weekend, you know, going out of town for a little bit, it make it even harder. And if it wasn't for shout out to my wife, because I think everybody would still be in the bed right now if it wasn't for her, you know. So, but she came in there fussing and got everybody up, and I guess that's what we needed. And then on top of that, JB Hunt called me. They didn't call me. They've been writing me all morning asking me why you didn't start the time you set your DRT for. DRT is driver ready time, the time that you let them know you want to get started. And mine was set for 7 a.m. And I wrote back, I didn't set my DRT for 7 a.m. because I already knew I wasn't going to get started at 7 a.m. this morning. So if you work for if you work for JB Hunt, you know that they will go in and change your DRT sometimes. So I guess somebody went in and they wanted me to start at 7, but I always set my DRT up for anywhere from 10 to 12 o'clock. You know, it's okay if I get started. Sometimes I might get started earlier. Sometimes I might get started somewhere in that range, you know. So I don't know who set it for 7, but I had to be somewhere this morning at 9:30, so I know I didn't set it for 7. So it is what it is. I'm still waiting on them to come back and see what I got planned. They told me to go pick up an empty, but I don't know. I really don't know. Deadhead, 165 miles. I don't know. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another episode, and we're finna get this day started. Okay. Gotta head over here to First Quality and pick up an empty from over here. I started out a lot of videos at this truck stop when I first started my channel. Go back and watch my old videos when I was running my 2005 Freightliner. And I see the company that I was originally wanting to go to, which was Snyder out of Savannah. I got a homeboy work over there, and they got pretty decent loads that I want to run. I see that they're hiring, and I told my wife when I seen it this morning, I said, if stuff wasn't going so good at JB Hunt right now, I would go out there and get my truck from my daddy's shop, and I will put in an application at Snyder, and I will be running my own truck right now. But we're gonna hold out a little bit longer. Over here at JB Hunt. You know, like I say, everything going good. I'm able to live pretty good off of what I make right now. So pretty happy with it. Sometimes I don't like staying out past 3 days, but you know, it's trucking. You know, so we're gonna stick in here with old JB Hunt for a while. You know, it's a pretty good place to work. And we're not gonna get on this interstate. Oh no, not gonna gonna get on the interstate because it is backed up out there. I forgot they doing construction out there. I just happened to look down there and see that it's backed up. So we will go around and get on 75 a different way, 16 and 75 a different way. And we're gonna get over here and get this empty. I know I'm just yapping this morning. I'm trying to get back into the groove of working and talking on camera this morning. But we back, baby. Let's go. We got fuel, we got food, and we got motivation, baby. Ooh, well, that can't be good right there. Oh, he dropped his trailer. That's why you always gotta get up under there and look and make sure that bar is across that kingpin, cause you'll have situations like that. And he is lucky that that trailer didn't come off, or another vehicle was around and the other vehicle didn't hit that trailer or something. But snapped his airlines and the trailer is partially in the road. So anytime you hook to that anytime you hook to a trailer, the tug test is not enough. Make sure you get down there and check that damn kingpin. And that bar is across that kingpin, so you won't have no situation like that. Because that right there will mess up your day. And I'm guessing maybe it's a gold lot truck parking, right? Probably like a quarter, probably like, I'm gonna say a half a mile before right there, before the area right there. And I'm guessing he probably went inside and hooked up his trailer or something like that, and just came from that truck parking and pulled in the road and made it right there to that area. So that isn't good, but we're gonna keep on trucking down here to First Quality. It's like 4 miles ahead, and we're gonna head down to Home Depot and pick up this load and keep on trucking, baby. Let's see. Got JB Hunt containers on the left and JB Hunt containers on the right. Which way should I go first? Left or right? Left or right? I think we'll go left. $2.59 is the last three. Where are you? Nope, it's not over here. Let this yard guy get turned around. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, there she goes right there. She is over here. 321. Let's see. Let me make sure. Yep, 321, 259. Yep. So I was wrong. I'm glad I did look. Look, I'm glad I looked. Staying back in. Back here, like I say, we don't want to make the same mistake that guy made a while ago. So, oh, look at all this mud. It's time for this truck to get a real washing. Always come back here and shake that bad boy right there. Always. I know a company like JB Hunt will fire the shit out of you if you drop a trailer. They don't play about safety over here. You got a pretty clean container. My tires looking good. Check the pin over here, and then we will do our main pre-trip and get up out of here. Yeah, we're just going to drop this at the Home Depot in Savannah. Oh, come on, baby. Don't run into the wrecker. Don't run into the wrecker. Yeah, I'm interested to see what's next in this war going on right now. I just had something that came across my stream that said Iran rejects a ceasefire and want a permanent end to the war. So we don't need no higher fuel prices, and we need to get that strait open back up. I'm gonna make this turn. Fuel prices have went sky high, and when you're driving something like I drive, that big Chevrolet truck, I think this weekend, I filled it up this weekend before we went down to the Savannah area, and it was $97 to fill it up. Yeah, it was 97 bucks to fill it up. I'll probably end up hitting some of these guys' cones back here. Oh, we made it. I got to love this good old traffic. It's an accident out there on I-16, and they are putting everybody off the interstate at mile marker exit 148. It is a mess back here on US 80. We got an oversized load, but it's just, he's wide, but not too wide. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get out of Savannah this afternoon. I know one other way down on the south of 16. I may go that way, but I'm not coming back US 80, because US 80, if you know the area down here, it's backed up probably freaking 5 or 6 miles, and I still haven't even made it down here to, I don't know this town name, but it is a mess. So we'll drop south of 16 and go back there. I know the way, I don't know the highway numbers, but we'll go back that way to try to get out of this mess. That's the only other way. Or maybe the interstate may be open back up, but it was a overturned, I read on a Facebook group, an overturned vehicle or truck, I don't know which one, but they say it was entrapments, and they put everybody off the interstate. So if I can find pictures, if somebody takes some pictures, or if I find some pictures in that group, I will put them up on the stream for you guys. But like I said, it is a mess out here right now, so slow it down. And a lot of times when you have stuff like this go on and they put everybody off the interstate, you'll have secondary accidents, and it just messes up everything even further. So we will drop down below the city, and hopefully we can get on past this mess and get on back up the road. I will catch y'all once we get up here to the Home Depot. To the Home Depot. Come on, BMW. Yeah, it's gonna be ugly trying to get out the city today. Rush hour is just about to get started. Oh, I thought the line began way back here. Let's go, Warner. Could have been up here and been checked in. You gonna wait for a ride with DJ to pull up? Yeah, I don't know whether or not I'm going way back up to Atlanta tonight to drop this load. Really depend on what he give me for tomorrow. I know this traffic is gonna hold me up, and I probably won't have enough time to make it all the way back up and get outside of Atlanta tonight. So I might just stop at the house, do my 10 and wake up in the morning kind of early and get on up there and get my load. Yeah, these Mondays, man, these Mondays can be kind of rough. And I'm noticing a lot of people out on the roadway today. I went in a while ago and I was stopped trying to find a picture of that accident that happened out there on 16, but I haven't came across it yet, but somebody is going to get it for me. But yeah, Mondays for me is kind of rough, like I say, especially since we just came off of a little mini vacation, you could call it, or getaway. Really wasn't a vacation, you know. Just coming down to Savannah, only 2 hours away. That ain't no vacation. You know, I was telling my wife earlier, who was heading back up the road, I have never been to Destin, Florida before, and I'm thinking about, I was telling her, let's go down there possibly around our anniversary in June, go down there and spend about 4 or 5 days. And I think they got something out there in Destin called Crab Island, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, when I get down there, it's 2 things I want to rent. I want to rent a boat, and I want to rent a golf cart, you know. So those are 2 things I'm looking forward to. Somewhere probably around June or July, we'll get down there to really have a getaway and just relax and just put all of the, I ain't gonna say worries in life, but all this work stuff to the side and just go down there and enjoy ourselves. So that is in the near future. But for now, we're gonna wait for them to get us checked in, and I'll get back with you guys. Well, y'all know the routine. 122. Man, the guy just telling me so many jokes, I just got tired of laughing. I'm just like, man, come on, just go ahead and let's do this so I can get on in and get on out. All these silly little jokes. Let's see. Gotta drop in 122. I really can't. Let's see. It's just about time for them to come out here and repaint these numbers, because they are terrible. 29. Yeah, we gotta go all the way down here to the end. But yeah, these numbers on the ground is terrible. Barely make them out. Yeah, I talked to the guy again about that load he said he paid me for, but I don't see it anywhere on my JB Hunt Drive app. And he swear he put it on there. But I have looked up under the completed loads, and I have looked up under my actual pay, and I don't see anything extra. So we got an issue. I probably just end up stopping by the yard and say, hey buddy, look, just show me. Alright, what we dropping at 122? It's something in 122. But yeah, I gotta stop by the yard. I'm gonna stop by the yard and go in there and ask him and show it to him and be like, show me where it's at. Show me where it's at, and I won't ask about it anymore because I do not see it. Things are out here too high for you to not pay me. I mean, it's easy for you to say you did pay me, but I would like to see where you actually paid me at, you know. Where we at? Oh, E122. Okay. So it's okay. Now it makes sense to me. My spot is right there in front of us. So it's numbers on both sides. Get this thing bagged in, and we will go and find our load. And like I say, I don't know how in the hell I'm gonna get out Savannah, Georgia this afternoon. Oh, it is terrible. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, can y'all hear that? Okay, it went off. But yeah, JB Hunt trailers got an alarm on it if you got a tire that's low in air pressure, then the alarm will beep. Yeah, the alarm will beep. But they can have the automatic things to fill up the tires anyway, so it really don't make too much of a difference. Whew. I'm debating what to do. I'm debating whether to go get in traffic or should I go park somewhere and just try to wait out them to clean up that accident. Oh boy, I really don't know what I want to do, but I know I gotta do this loaded car while I'm sitting here. So we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. Maybe if I go park for somewhere, I need to take a 30-minute break anyway. If I go take a 30-minute break, maybe they have the accident cleared up and I can just go through there without any issues. Cause I don't want to go get in that traffic that was on US 80. They was putting everybody off the interstate at the 148, and most people was coming up US 80. US 80 is not built to hold all that traffic from the interstate, so I don't want to go get in that mess. So probably just wait around a little bit. Hopefully everything kind of die down. I'll go find somewhere to park for a while, and probably what I end up doing. So I'll catch y'all in a few.
Show me how.